What's up YouTube, it's MurphyD55 coming to you with another Madden 22 video, and today we're continuing our Panini Prestige Pack and Play series. So we dropped video number 1 last week. We ripped 8 cards, threw them into a mutt lineup, and the goal is after we've ripped all 8 packs in this Panini Prestige box, we're going to assemble a mutt team and take these guys into Weekend League, see how they perform. So we're going to get right into it today. We're going to rip 1 pack on stream, put them into our lineup, and see if we can get any good cards that are going to help our team compete. Alright guys, so without further ado, we're going to get right into ripping our first pack here. We've got this Panini Prestige pack ready to go. There's 8 cards inside. Let's rip this bad boy open and see if we can pull anything valuable or anything that's going to help our mutt team. So, you know, kind of the goal for this is just building a squad. If we pull any cards that are actually worth something, that's going to be just an added bonus. So we're going to split the deck here. We need some different skill positions. You know, last week we got the cornerbacks taken care of. We got our starting quarterback. But let's see what we got today. First card on the deck, we've got ourselves a Chase Claypool, and this one's got some nice artwork on it over here. Nice and shiny. I feel like this card could kind of be valuable. I don't think it's a rookie card. This is from his sophomore season, but definitely a W card there. He does have that good limited, a nice tall physical archetype wide receiver that we could potentially add to our squad. So that's a W. I'm going to get some top loaders that I can put these guys in because we obviously want to keep the cards in good shape. Now, the second one we pulled here is a Daz Newsome, a wide receiver. This is him in his college uniform. Looks like he went to UNC, potentially. Never heard of this guy before. I don't even know if he has a card in mutt other than like maybe a core silver. But we'll definitely take a look at him. Again, nice card art here. It's a rookie card, a little bit of sheen to it. Let's put him aside, and we'll do some research later to see whether or not he has any usable mutt cards this year. The next one we pulled is a Jarvis Landry, so another wide receiver that we could potentially add to our lineup, representing the Cleveland Browns here in this picture. I believe he's a free agent this year, but I could be mistaken about that. So again, nothing special, no rookie card or anything, but another potential weapon for our QB Aaron Rodgers to throw to. Now, oh, I like this. I like this. A little bit of skull hype over here. We got Danielle Hunter, whose last 2 seasons have been riddled with injuries. One of my favorite edge rushers in the league. I think, you know, if it wasn't for injuries, he would definitely be on a Hall of Fame track. This is definitely a good edge rusher that we could add to our squad. We don't have any defensive linemen so far. So W pull, this one's definitely going to be on our team. And as a Vikings fan, I'd kind of feel remiss if I didn't add him to the squad. And now for the memes, guys. For the memes, we got ourselves a Tua Tagliavola here. Tua from the Miami Dolphins. I don't know if you guys have seen the recent YouTube video of him underthrowing Tyreek Hill by like 10 yards. And that somehow made it onto the Miami Dolphins Twitter page. This guy's not going to make the squad. We've already got our Aaron Rodgers, but we will hold on to this. Who knows? Maybe he ends up having a good career. Maybe he has a breakout season with Tyreek Hill this year, and this card goes up in value a little bit. Moving on to the next one, we got ourselves a Dallas Cowboy, Amari Cooper. So another potential wide receiver option for the team. A lot of guys liked Amari Cooper's cards this year. I've never been a huge fan of him just because he kind of gets sold on speed, but we'll see if we can find a good, affordable card and plug him into our mutt lineup. And going on to our second last card, and this one's a W here, guys. This is Chandler Jones, and the reason I say this is a W is because I already used this Chandler Jones free agency card on my mutt squad. So since he gets any team chems, we can definitely add him to the team, giving us another elite edge rusher. So maybe him on one side, Danielle Hunter on the other. Team is starting to take shape here. Definitely a valuable card. This guy is a beast. I remember he's had like multiple 5-sack games in the last couple of years. Hopefully he can replicate that for us on the gridiron in mutt. And the last card of the pack here, we got ourselves a rookie card. We got Terrace Marshall Jr. from the Carolina Panthers. Not going to lie, I don't recognize this name. I don't think I've seen him getting any good cards this year. But we will definitely do a little bit of research on that, see if he has anything worth using. But definitely happy with the cards we pulled. Week 1 of the series, we pulled 5 quarterbacks out of our first 8 cards. This week, we got a little bit more variety and some positions of need. So with that being said, guys, let's hop over and plug these guys into our mutt lineup. Alright guys, so now that we finished ripping our pack and pulled some decent cards for the team, I'm going to show you what they look like in our mutt lineup. So we've added 2 offensive weapons, 2 new wide receivers to the squad. We'll start off with Chase Claypool here. So his limited 98 overall card was selling for 650K, so a little bit too rich for my blood right now. We're trying to save up, and we want to make sure we still have some coins left over for rookie premieres and golden tickets later in the year. So take a look at this Chase Claypool. He's 6'4", physical archetype, 92 speed, 93 jumping, 93 deep route running. So honestly, even with the strat cards we have, this guy could play. Not sure whether we'll put him in the slot, or since he's big bodied, we might throw him on the outside. But for now, we got him as our wide receiver too. And now moving on to a demon card here, and I kind of made a bit of a mistake or a misjudgment with this Amari Cooper, because he does have a limited. I bought his Redux, which was only a little bit cheaper in price. It would have been safer for me to buy the LTD with that 250,000 coin quick sell value, because once I'm done doing the series, I'm sure that his Redux value will have dropped in price quite a bit. But anyways, taking a look at him here, 6'1", route running archetype, which is good because he gets route tech for a bit cheaper, and deep out elite for 1 AP. We got 96 speed on him, 94 jumping, 97 catching, 98 short route running, and 96 deep route running. So with his really good short route running, I think he might end up being our slot wide receiver for the team. I'm not sure if we're going to add any other 98 plus wide receivers. So he might be, typically I like to put my best wide receiver in the slot, since that's kind of the main target on a lot of the plays that I run out of bunch. So 2 new additions here. You guys can see that we've added 5 skill positions. We got our QB, halfback, and wide receiver 1 and 2 spots filled. And now hopping over to the defensive side of things here. So we added 2 new cards to the squad from today's pack rip. So let's take a look at the first one, Danielle Hunter. So I picked up his Ghosts of Madden present card. Now the reason I picked this up instead of his Team of the Year is because his speed, there was only a 1 speed differential. His Team of the Year card had 93 speed. This one's got 92, so I figured for the value, it was about half the price. Might as well grab this one. So he's got 92 speed, 91 excel, block shed 92, which is solid, 95 finesse move, really solid. He's 6'5", so we can get in the passing lanes and bat some passes down. And he's a Minnesota Viking, so W's all across the board. Excited to use this card. I haven't used Danielle Hunter at all this year. Even though I'm a Vikes fan, I rarely run a Vikings theme team. And now this is the biggest W of the pack. Chase Claypool might have the most valuable card that I pulled IRL this week, but this Chandler Jones is a W because I already had him on my roster. This was one of the free agency cards that was added this year, so he gets all team chemistries, and I've been using him on my Niners theme team. But take a look at these stats. So we have our first gold 99. He was already in his power up, so that's a W too. 89 speed, which isn't great, but he does have 97 excel, 96 strength, 98 block shed, 98 power move, 96 finesse move. This guy just gets after the quarterback. We could even potentially move him over to defensive end, depending on what our final roster is looking like. But overall, guys, I'd say today's video was definitely a W. We added some value to our mutt team, and I'm excited to get these guys into weekend league action real soon. So there you have it, guys. We finished ripping our pack. We plugged in some new cards into our mutt lineup that we're going to take into Weekend League. And honestly, I'm really happy with how this week's video went. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe, and hit me up in the comments. Let me know what else you'd like to see from this YouTube series or any other series ideas that you guys have. But appreciate you watching the video, guys, and we'll be back real shortly with another one. So make sure you keep that noti bell turned on.